right, we are back. It is January, and we are going through a fresh start for transformation um, through our menopause playbook this month. And so last week we talked about, setting our goals for this year and how really important it is to incorporate our values, to really get clear about what's important to us as we're setting our goals, because that's going to drive everything that we do and the actions that we take and whether or not we take them. But this week, what I want to talk about is creating healthy habits for our physical well being, incorporating some movement. This is January, it's the time of year. Everybody's making New Year's resolutions. And, a recent survey from Forbes Health showed that more than half almost half, I think it was about half of the resolutions are actually related to um, better health, fitness, weight loss, that sort of thing. And, there is also the statistic that by January 15th, anybody who has set some sort of New Year's resolution has probably already stopped working on it. So it's so important to tie those values in, like we talked about earlier. So for women who are going through perimenopause, postmenopause, movement is so important. Movement matters for things like, we're more at risk for things like osteoporosis, musculoskeletal injury. We have like aches and pains, those sorts of things. And movement really helps with that stuff. It helps build muscle mass. It helps build bone mineral density, strength and function so that we can keep moving and being strong and active. It helps with our balance, helps with our pelvic floor. There's always that incontinence. And low back pain can sometimes be from the pelvic floor dysfunction. Um, with mood and cognition, think about brain fog. It can help with our hot flushes. It can help, again, reduce joint pain, dizziness, headaches, that sort of thing. It helps with our quality of sleep. Okay, so do I even need to go on? Like quality of sleep, mental health, quality of life, back pain, so many things that movement is really helpful for in midlife. Midlife movement matters. Okay, but we can say that, and actually we all know that, but where do we start? How do we actually start to incorporate that into our lives? So today we're going to give 3 strategies that can really help us incorporate movement into our daily lives. Just weave it in so it becomes natural to us. Something that we do, sometimes even without thinking. So, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Nancy Brooker. I'm the Living and Yes coach for women who are navigating the challenges of menopause. And, there are many. I just listed them all, a lot of them. And there's even more than that. But we all deserve to feel empowered when it comes to our health, our bodies, our goals, our relationships. And really love who we're becoming in this time in our life. So, I help you tap into your inner strength, let go of self-judgment, and trust yourself so that you can really navigate this time in your life with confidence and grace and feel good in your body and find joy and fulfillment in your unique journey of possibilities. So what are the 3 things that are really important for us to do? Well, number 1, we need to make movement, regular physical activity, but let's call it movement, a priority in our everyday lives. And, we start where you're at and just build little steps in. You don't have to go from 0 to 100 all in one shot. So think about doing things like taking a morning stroll, kickstarting your day, just really enjoying the refreshing morning air, maybe going for a walk in nature, um, you know, or at any time in the day when you can fit it in. Even if you can just do 15 minutes at lunch, whatever you can do is going to be one step better than doing nothing, right? You can do a dance or a yoga class. Have some fun with it. A Zumba class or yoga or something that brings joy into your routine and also connection while you're building flexibility and strength and improving your mood. Think about household chores, right? Do your chores with intent. So we all unfortunately have to clean the toilets and clean the house, and maybe you've got some gardening to do or whatever that is. Think about being intentional while you're doing it. Remembering to lift with your legs, not with your back, minding your form while you're doing things. Um, and put on your favorite music and just really have fun and get lost in the music while you're doing whatever it is that you're doing. So that's number one, just bringing it into your day. Number two, make it a social affair. So there are so many benefits of making it about connection and being social. Have walking dates. Organize a walking date with a friend. If you have a walking date, you're much more unlikely to not do it, right? You're much more likely to do it. Plus, you're bonding and you're having fun, and you're not even really thinking about the fact that it's a little bit of, brisk cardio that you're getting in there. Join a fitness group if that's available to you. Some sort of local sports or fitness group that has something to do with what you like, whether it's yoga classes or Pilates or Zumba or strength training classes or whatever that is. Something that's building connection and accountability. If it's available to you, think about working with a personal trainer who specializes in working with women who are in peri or postmenopause, because we have some unique challenges that really need consideration, and so you can get the best benefit if you're doing that. And really think about partner-based activities, things like golf or tennis or team things like I don't know, volleyball or baseball, pickleball, whatever it is that you like to do, something that is community based that again gives you that accountability and brings joy and fun and connection into it. Really thinking about what your values are and tying it into your values, that really matters. And then the last tip that I have for you is really, especially at this time in our lives, and I've been active my whole life, and this was really hard for me, is that you really need to incorporate rest and recovery days. Um, you know, so I grew up very active. I worked out a lot. I played sports and loved every minute of it. But I really noticed as I started to go through perimenopause that I was having a lot of aches and pains, and then a car accident that really, well, two car accidents that really buggered up my back, and I really was actually forced to build in this recovery, and it was for the best because our bodies are different now, and we just need to kind of change the way we work, and that's why there's such a big benefit to working with a personal trainer who specializes in menopause. But building recovery in is fairly simple, right? You can do some active recovery, which would be like some walking, light physical activity or movement, right? Maybe some gentle yoga, stretching, foam rolling if you have a foam roller, leisurely walk, whatever that is. And then there's passive recovery, which would be where you're really not doing much, right? You're having a soak in the tub, you're getting a massage, you're meditating, you're sleeping, doing some breath work, whatever that is. Really remembering to incorporate some sort of rest and recovery into your schedule. So, this is for people who are the opposite end, who are doing too much. It's very important. So, the bottom line, life shifts and so can you, right? Menopause is a groove, not a grind. So get your groove on. Midlife movement matters. It matters for so many things. And so, make it a priority to incorporate movement into your everyday life. Make it a social affair. And remember, rest and recovery is important. If you remember that you can shape your menopausal journey with confidence. And if you need some help implementing that menopausal playbook, figuring out what it is that you want, how you want to move forward, how you're going to get there, let's talk. I'm going to leave you with this, which I think I love this quote. I don't know who said it, but if menopause had a theme song, it would be Hot Stuff by Donna Summer. I just thought it was cute. So have a beautiful day. We'll chat soon. Bye now.